Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel, Meet Me at the Center. My name is Andrew, the cat sleeping in the background is Shadow, and in this video that's going to be my second ever video posted on my channel, I'm going to be talking about monetization, YouTube, a schedule that I think I'm going to try and use for putting out videos, and the structure that my videos are going to take, as well as talking about what I would like to see in the comment section. So first and foremost, monetization. I have no plans to monetize this series of videos, no matter what happens, even if I get millions and millions of views. I am just doing this as an interesting side project. I just want to put it out there and see what happens. I don't want to profit off of your time watching me. That being said, because I'm doing that, it's going to be very low budget. What you see now is basically what you're going to get. It'll be me recording off my webcam with my headphones on and my mic. As I've said, Shadow might make appearances every now and again. I am learning how to edit. I'm learning right now as I'm editing these first few videos, so bear with me. Hopefully I get better over time, but these first few might be a little rough, so just bear with me, and like I say, hopefully I'll get better. Another thing I want to mention, I do live in an apartment building, and the walls are unfortunately not as thick as I would like them to be. You can hear generally some banging and some noise, so you might hear a little bit of that in the background. If you do, I apologize. I'll try to remove that if I need to, but again, I'm learning all of this on the fly, so I apologize if any of it gets through. Now, as for YouTube, like I said, I'm not monetizing. I'm not going to tell you to skip ads if you see them, but I'm not making any money off of it, so I won't say skip them. I won't say not skip them, but do what you need to do, basically. Now, a lot of my videos are going to be deemed as controversial. I don't think they should be. I think these are topics that we need to discuss. But because of the way society is going these days, they will be deemed controversial. And I have heard from other people I know that have posted similar things that YouTube sometimes will bury videos. I don't know if that's true. I'm not YouTube. I can't say whether they do or don't. But if they do, I will deal with that when it happens. Hopefully they don't. But we might get into some, troubled waters, let's put it that way. I don't think I have very controversial opinions. I'm a centrist. I'm middle of the road, generally speaking. But a lot of the topics, they are considered controversial. I disagree with that, but it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. Now, as for the schedule and of when I'm going to release my videos and the structure, what I'm going to do is I've already started filming videos, and I'm going to be releasing them probably about once a week. It'll be more than one video, once a week, I think. What I've been doing is I have a list of topics, and I've been making a video, but some of these videos are like 45 minutes long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and break them down into shorter sections and like release a series of videos, but I'll also release the long form version of that video as well. That way you can watch it how you want. So if it's easier for you to watch shorter videos just on one specific topic, then that's fine. If you want to watch the whole big thing, that's fine too. It's totally up to you what you can and can't do. I'll give you an example though. So one of the videos I've already recorded, I'm talking about climate change and environmental issues. That video is just over 45 minutes long. I talk about a whole bunch of different things in there. I talk about climate change, my opinions on climate change. I talk about, bees dying and conservation areas and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll break them into the smaller subtopics within that larger topic and release those. and like I said, release the whole big video at the same time. So don't worry about watching both. You can watch one or the other. I don't expect you to watch it twice. Just whichever is easiest for you guys. And I do have a life outside of YouTube. This, like I said, this is just a side project for me. I am doing this because I'm trying to put myself out there a little more. I'll be talking more about why I'm doing this in the next video. I don't think I'm going to have time to talk about that in this video, so I'm going to make my own separate video for that because I want to go much more in detail as to why I'm doing this. But like I said, this is just a side project, so I don't plan on doing a whole bunch every week. I will probably make one of those videos about a topic for the week, and then, like I said, split it into those smaller videos and release that per week. It'll probably be a 1-day release a week. I may do more than that, but for right now, I want to start at that and see how that goes. There may be some weeks where I don't release at all. I do have a pretty busy schedule. I try to keep myself as busy as possible. So this is just adding to that. So we'll see what I can do. If there are updates for that, I will let you guys know. But that's my plan for right now. All right, now the most important and interesting part of this video, in my opinion, the comment section and what I would like to see. I'm not normally an idealist, and I'm not going to hold my breath on this, but I personally see the comment section as a potential to be an area where we can share and debate ideas of different opinions without judgment and insults. Again, I'm not going to hold my breath. I know there are trolls. I know there are people who just want to insult people because they can, because they're anonymous behind a computer screen. I get all of that. I am sure we're going to see that. What I would love to see for the majority, though, is that we can debate topics and have different opinions, but be respectful enough that we can see that our opinion isn't the only opinion, and also understand that our opinion may not be the best opinion out there. It's just an opinion. An opinion is neither right nor wrong. It's just an opinion. So someone else's opinion can't be right or wrong, and your opinion can't be right or wrong. So that's what I would love to see. And I would just point out that criticism to criticize because you can is completely pointless. But at the same time, constructive criticism is the best way how I have found that I learn and I get better. But there is a difference between just criticism and constructive criticism. So, for instance, criticism would be, well, you're stupid. Your opinions are stupid. I'm never going to watch you again. Okay, that's not very helpful. You may think they're stupid. That's fine. You have your right to that opinion. Why is it stupid? I would find something much more interesting and even helpful to me if you were to say, well, you know what? I actually disagree with you because of this. This is what I think. I think it's more likely that this is the case, and go from there. Then just say, well, just go with name calling and say, well, you're dumb, or whatever it is. I'm sure there will be a lot worse in the comments, but so that's what I would personally like to see. But at the same time, I'm not sure right now. I've been debating this in my head for about a month. So I planned to do this channel about 2-3 months ago, and I started making the list of topics I want to talk about. I started writing. Generally what I do for a video is I make points and then I just talk from the top of my head. Otherwise, I have a structure that I want to talk in, but otherwise it just comes from what's in my head. There will be a few exceptions to that. I actually wrote out a video that I'm going to be recording very shortly. I didn't plan on writing the whole thing, but I started and I didn't want to stop because I thought I had written something very almost poetic, and I really wanted that whole thing on the video, so I will be just reading that verbatim. But for the most part, it is that I've got bullet points on what I want to talk about, so I can keep structure, and then I'll be talking off the top of my head. But going back to what I was saying, I don't know whether I'm going to be participating in the comment section or not. So I suffer from anxiety, and it changes on a daily basis. Honestly, I've been diagnosed with a couple different anxiety disorders, and I worry a little bit because I know, and I've seen other YouTube channels and the comments that are there, and if I looked at those comments on a bad day for me, it would almost break me because of my anxiety. Like, my anxiety some days cripples me to the point of almost paralysis anyway. So I don't know right now if I'm going to be reading comments or not. I would like to participate with you guys if I can. It probably is going to be a day-to-day thing. Some days I might, some days I might not. Just, again, depending on my anxiety level that day. I have a busy life. I try to keep myself busy. I find my anxiety is lessened that way. And I am going to be talking more about my anxiety in a different video. So we will get to that eventually. I'll explain kind of what I deal with on a day-to-day basis, as well as whether anxiety and other mental illnesses are quote-unquote overused by certain people to try and seem hip. I want to talk about that a little bit, but that's a video for another day. But I do have a busy life. I do a lot in my free time, and so I'm not planning on being on the YouTube page for hours, hitting the refresh every couple of minutes to see if there are any new comments and commenting on it. I might comment, but I'm not a person who needs to seek people's approval through their comments. So that's just not me. And if I comment to you, great. If you mention something, I may have read it and I may not comment. Don't be offended either way. In best case scenario, I would like to try and comment a lot. But again, that may just not be a realistic thing for me right now. So we'll see. Bear with me, because things will change. As life changes, things will change. But anyway, that's my second video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, and throw a comment down. Try to be nice in the comments. Respect each other. Again, I'm not going to hold my breath too hard or for too long. But I hope